Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Free to Be podcast. It's your host, Jazzy P. Merry Christmas, joyous Kwanzaa, happy holidays, Feliz Navidad. I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas day. I know I did. It was filled with love, and I just had a really, really good day. I spent it with friends that are like family, spent it with my actual family, did some rounds and saw the neighbors. It was a really, really good time. If y'all went out and saw the color purple, let me know how that was in the comments. I have been under the weather for the past few days now. A few days ago, it was really bad, like I was really sick, and I've gotten progressively better over the past several days. I'm definitely on the tail end of whatever this is. I don't know what it is. It came on, hit me like a ton of bricks, and now I'm feeling better. I'm just really nasally and congested now. Um, but I wish everyone wellness and health. I hope if you have come down with anything, you are able to rest and you're able to rejuvenate so that you can fight whatever you're fighting quickly. Stay hydrated, stay loved up, stay comfortable. Like I said, relax and rest as much as you can. This episode is going to be a little short, but I want to get on and really just have a moment of reflection and an opportunity to express gratitude. I'm thankful that my birthday is at the tail end of the year. And on my birthday, I really use that as an opportunity to reflect and course correct for the next 365 or 366 days. But like I said, I'm really glad that my birthday's at the tail end because the new year is like a natural time for people to reflect. So I use the new year as a checkpoint. All of the anxiety that people get about not accomplishing goals and not knowing what to do with their life, I have the privilege of doing that at the end of the year twice. But I'm really, really glad that I have. Excuse me, I have this time to course correct. So all of the goals and the changes that I established or made on my birthday, I have this time of the year to do a check-in. Okay, are you doing what you are supposed to do? Are your actions in alignment with the changes that you want to make? Are you on track? Are you on course toward to accomplishing your goals? So that's what I'm doing now. 2023 and this past year of my life was very challenging, but I have been in the best emotional state, maybe emotional state, maybe mental. Um Maybe mental state. I've been very is social mental, is that or emotional mental, is that a word? Because my my it's been very authentic. I've had a very authentic year. I stopped lying about stuff that I was lying about, like to myself. I have just accepted some truths about myself. I have accepted these things and have positioned myself and have made goals, and the way I interact with people are based on these truths that I have accepted about myself. For example, I wanted to do this experiment with food coloring with my son, but I had to be honest with myself and say, I cannot do the experiment on the same day that I go and get the supplies. I need to do a supplies run day, and then we need to have a day for me to plan the experiment, and then an actual day for me to do the experiment. So, really, if I have this really awesome idea, for me, in order to do it well and to not be short with him and for him to really enjoy the experiment and for it to be an enjoyable experiment, I need to take at least 2 to 3 days to execute. I need to take 2 to 3 days to go from idea to execution for most things. I cannot prep and plan and execute all in the same day just based on who I am. Now, of course, some things I can just jump up and do right away, but if I'm interacting with other people or if I really have to present or showcase a product, I know I can go from idea to execution. And that's really something that I knew about myself, right? But it's not something that I accepted. And because I hadn't accepted it, I was trying to fight against my nature. And I'm no longer fighting against my nature. And I really hope that that will set me free in 2024. Prior to this year, I always did, my husband and I, we always did vision board night or vision board party night. But this year, I'm actually just writing out my goals, and I have more of a calendar. I'm looking at it now. I have a calendar and I mapped out everything that I want to do over the year. I found a template on Canva, and it's just a yearly planner. It has the 12 months of the year. And through each month, I have written out everything that I want to do. So take December, for example, because we're in December. So December is fresh. And what I want to do next December is fresh in my mind. So I want to do a Christmas party. I want to host a Christmas party. And I know Christmas is going to happen next year. And I know I'm going to spend some time with my line next year, and I know I'm going to have my annual shopping spree next year. So I have that written out in December. So I haven't fleshed out all of the ideas, but I'm also going to include like budgets, if I have to fly, what that looks like, what I want to do for my party. So I know I want to have games, food, drinks. So I need to plan out what we're going to eat, what we're going to drink. I need to curate the guest list because I want those that I love to be around me. So I really want to plan for that. And I took each month and I wrote out everything I want to do. I want to take my son to experience some Paw Patrol stuff. So I'm thinking that we'll do that sometime over the summer and really just becoming organized. I also need to include different parties. So there probably will be a Valentine's party at my son's school. There'll probably be an Easter party, maybe some St. Patrick something. So incorporating these different holidays, and I'm putting this all on like one massive calendar, one massive planner, and then I will break it down by quarter, break it down by month, and then probably break it down by week. But I really, for me, I need to see, in addition to pictures and visuals, I need to see words. And so I've already started working on my January, and maybe even next year I'll start working on Q1 months, or Q1 in Q3, so I can really have a jump start on my life. But I'm doing something new, so I just needed to execute, and I'll work out the details later. So maybe this will be really, really helpful for some people so that they can have a clear vision of what they want their 2024 to look like, so that they can reach the end of the year or whatever checkpoint or milestone they have designated for themselves and feel like they've actually accomplished something. Because personally, I feel like I've been at a standstill for the past year. I know some awesome things and amazing things have happened in my life, but because I haven't listed them out as goals or even dreams, it doesn't feel like I have really accomplished a lot. It feels like I have been at a standstill. And I don't necessarily mean that you have to do some grand event or achieve some grand goal. If your goal was to, I don't know, not go from 0 to 100 every day of the year, then that's important too. So like emotional goals, physical goals, mental health goals, all of those are super important, and I am going to include that on my planner for 2024 as well. But right now I am really doing some of those bigger goals. I have some professional goals, some personal goals, and some trips I want to take. My dad and I are planning a luncheon in November. So just everything that I want to do at this point is on my list. Birthdays, anniversaries, things of that nature, things that I know are going to come up, and I don't want to be caught by surprise like I am every year. I want to go into 2024 with a clear vision and with clear expectations. And so I hope that this idea is really, really helpful for you. If you're doing something differently, then I would love to hear about that in the comments. Let me know, what are you doing to set yourself up for success in 2024? What are some of your goals? Do you want to be around more loving people? Do you want to build your network? Do you want to redesign and redecorate your physical space so that it feels more welcoming and secure and inviting? What are your goals for 2024? I am really, really curious to hear what they are. Like I said, please let me know in the comments if you want to have a more intimate conversation. Join me over on Patreon at patreon.com/free to be jazzy, or on Instagram. You can shoot me a message in my DMs and just let me know what you are doing in 2024. I would really love to hear from you. But until next time, I wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, a joyous Kwanzaa, and a Happy New Year. Peace.